Everybody, it's Eddie coming to you from Flagstaff, Arizona with another video here. Hey, tonight's video I wanted to talk about a couple things. And one thing I wanted to talk about was this past week I've had several people reach out to me, share their stories, kind of share some thoughts, and I know some people are going through some tough times. And one thing it did is it triggered some thoughts, and it took me to a story that I had seen, and it was actually a slideshow, and it was about a man who has 4 sons. He sends these 4 sons to go see this pear tree, but he sends them at separate times. He sends the first one, who's the oldest one, in the winter, then spring, then the next one spring, then summer, then fall. So after all 4 of them are gone, he sets all 4 of them down, says, "Alright, let's have a chat. What did you guys see? Tell me about your journey." And they had to journey to this tree. It wasn't in their backyard. It wasn't around the corner. They had to journey and take a journey by themselves. The first one, the oldest one, says this thing was ugly. It was gnarly. It was twisted up. There was no life. I mean, it was plain and it was yuck. It was gaudy. Of course, we come up with several other words, but it wasn't very pleasant. The second kid says there was signs of life. There was buds on it. They were showing that there's signs of life, that there was hope. Third one says it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. The blossoms on it, you could smell it. It was sweet. And then the last one, who was the youngest one, said it reached fulfillment. The thing bore tons of fruit. It was heavy with fruit. It reached it's just full of life. And then the dad turns around and says, "Okay, all 4 of you are right. But now what I want to share with you is this is the same as life. That tree is a prime example of life. It's an example of who you are, what you're going to go through. It's an example of what other people are going to go through and who they are. So don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to look at somebody else and write them off, because they may be in the toughest part of their winter. And when you're in your winter, don't be so quick to give up. That means push through it. And sometimes winter is a long, long time, and sometimes winter's mild, sometimes winter's hard. It's going to be up and down, but that is life. That's how it's going to be. And when you're going through that tough winter, sometimes when you feel alone, and sometimes you feel nobody's there, sometimes you feel nobody cares, and why give a damn? Remember, if you keep pushing, you keep fighting, buds will start to come. They will come. But you got to keep pushing. You got to keep fighting. Do not give up on your winters, because to get to your falls, you gotta get to spring and summer first. So once you start making it to spring, once you start budding, things start. There's light at the end of the tunnel, as some of us would say, or there's light. Period. We feel like our heads are finally above water. At least we can see and look around. Then we get to summer, and things start to smell sweet. Things start to show promise. And then next thing you know, we're in our fall. We are bearing tons of fruit. We've reached, we've battled, we've grown in strength. And because we pushed so hard, because we didn't give up, we grew in strength. And it's the same as the human body. It's the same as physical body. Is you want to get stronger and stronger. The only way is to tear the muscles down. And not that that's what we want to do in our lives and have tons of trials and tribulations to say we can grow in strength. That's not what anybody wants. It's not what we want. But when we come across those moments, when we go through our winters, when we go through those tough times, whether it's financial, career-wise, relationship-wise, spiritual-wise, any which way, push through it. And your perception should be, it will pass. Your time will come. It will come. And for anybody that's been successful, anybody that's made statements, there's tons of people in this world that have been through a lot but have continued to push, and because of that, their lives have bore tons of fruit. So hope this message gets to you. I actually shot this video several times. I was standing up, I was all pumped up, and just wasn't feel right. Finally sat down, relaxed, and said, you know what, this is it, here we go. Just relax, telling the story. So things don't always have to be perfect. I don't do editing on my videos. That's fine. This is who I am. This is what I am. And be you. And when you're going through your winter, be you. And sometimes you're going to feel alone. Sometimes you're going to have tons of support. But no matter what, be you and get to your spring. And once you get to your spring, you're going to start smelling summer. And when summer comes, next thing you know, it's fall, and life is going to be heavenly. And it's going to be a cycle. It's going to be up and down. It's going to be a process. But don't give up. That's what life's about. And in the end, that's when things will be said and done. Then people can judge you if you want, but the good thing is you won't be around to give a damn. So anyways, hope you guys get some type of message out of this. And anyways, please feel free to comment, like, share, and I will chat with you soon. So you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are when you're watching this. Talk to you soon. Bye.